This video here is all about the fact that there are ads going around here on YouTube about something called Aquoxis, Aquoxis. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Aquoxis. It says you can turn any hose into a high pressure water jet. And I'll tell you right off the top so that you don't necessarily have to watch my entire video. This is something where someone's taken a very cheap product, very cheap from other websites, whether it's Walmart.com, third-party listings, Temu, or AliExpress. They've then changed the name of the product to a fancy name, Aquoxis. And they think that, you know, if they add fancy marketing, YouTube videos that are AI generated, by the way, the guy in the YouTube videos, he's AI, that they will be able to get people to buy this for a very jacked up price. And that's what's going on here. This is not going to have the quality that you want. It's not going to be the product that you think it's going to be. The reason why there is AI marketing behind the videos regarding this, I mean, just imagine it's because it's not going to do what you want. And so some of you might be like, well, did you even try this? Again, this is a very, very cheap product where someone has taken a bunch of them in bulk. They've changed the name to Aquoxis or Aquoxis, however you pronounce that. And they are jacking up the price, adding fancy marketing, including AI, and they're trying to get you to pull out your wallet, your credit card, and buy this based upon claims that are simply not going to be true. So I'm here to try to save you from that. If you're still mad that like I didn't buy one myself and maybe get scammed in some way, including subscription charges you did not agree to, which sometimes happens with these sorts of scams. I'm not saying it's going to happen here, but it happens all the time where people buy things that look like they might be coming from Hong Kong or whatever. If you look at the website, the return address and all that sort of stuff. And sometimes in terms of conditions, terms of service, you might find something about membership charges, subscription charges, or it's not even in there, but then you're charged anyway. That might happen here. So I'm going to talk to you really fast about the Aquoxis ad that I saw on YouTube. And I'm not going to show it to you. I'm going to read it to you because I have it here on my screen. Judging from the name of the YouTube channel that hosts the ad, which again is AI generated, this is something that looks like it might be coming from Vietnam. It's a Vietnamese name. Doesn't mean it's coming from Vietnam, but it occurs to me that might be happening here. And that ad, by the way, the one ad that I saw has 64 million views in an unlisted video. So it says this, the AI guy in the ad, it's all AI, says this. We built a $49 garden hose nozzle, and he's holding it, that makes every pressure washer on the market completely unnecessary. Every pressure washer has the same fundamental flaw and nobody was fixing it. You see, pressure washers all rely on motors, engines, or electricity to generate force, and that works. But it also means they're loud, heavy, expensive, break after a few seasons, and need storage space most people don't have. We all know gas pressure washer costs $400 minimum and electric ones aren't far behind, but what if you could get the same cleaning power or more without a motor, a cord, a gas tank, or anything that breaks? That's exactly what we built with Aquoxis. We created a patented hydraulic jet accelerator that fits in the palm of your hand. Water flows through precision cut chambers inside the nozzle that compress and accelerate it. Pure physics, zero electricity required. It's called Aquoxis, and it's nothing like any spray nozzle or pressure washer you've seen before. Aquoxis high pressure technology is what the box says. The entire ad has so far, even though you can't see it, I can, has been AI. Fake guy, fake garage, fake front yard, fake all over the place. The hydraulic jet accelerator multiplies your garden hose pressure by 15 times. And this is a breakthrough because it means you're done with machines that cost hundreds of dollars and break when you need them most. It connects to any standard garden hose in 3 seconds. It weighs almost nothing and fits in your back pocket when you're done. And it has 8 spray patterns built in so you can switch instantly between full jet blast and gentle rinse, depending on the surface. My team and I worked on the internal chamber design for years. We went through countless prototypes, refining the geometry of the compression chambers until the pressure output matched what industrial cleaning equipment produces. The first time I tested the final version on a driveway that hadn't been cleaned in over a decade, the concrete went from black to gray in under 15 minutes. That's when we knew we had something nobody else had built. And no, something that just has no technology behind it, but basically is like a garden nozzle, like a hose nozzle with no added pressure washer technology is not going to restore a driveway to its original look and everything. That's not how that works. And scammers say this all the time about lots of different products. Like, we have a portable AC unit that costs a fraction of what you're spending on your central AC. Just give us this little bit of money. And guess what? It's another cheap product that they've rebranded with a new name, new marketing, fancy website, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything at all. And again, it could charge you subscription charges that you don't want to be charged for something that you didn't sign up for. The ad continues. It doesn't matter what you're cleaning: driveways, siding, patio furniture, vehicles, gutters, deck boards, second-story windows from the ground. Aquoxis handles everything in under 10 minutes. The nozzle itself is solid stainless steel with no moving parts that can wear out, no motor to seize, no power cord to fry, no gas tank to drain. We're proud to say that a car has a 4.8 star rating across thousands of verified reviews. It doesn't. That's a lie. And I don't know why they said a car has a great rating. I think what they meant is Aquoxis. Customers who spent years replacing broken pressure washers are now on their second year with the same nozzle. Zero issues. Aquoxis solves the biggest problem with every pressure washer ever built: mechanical failure. What I'm most proud of is how simple it is to use. You don't need experience, storage space, or power outlet. If you can twist a garden hose connection, you can use Aquoxis. So if you've been thinking about getting a pressure washer, or you're tired of the one you have breaking down, now is the perfect time. Right now, you can get Aquoxis for 50% off. And they always offer like 50% off, which is the regular price. They're never going to make you pay what supposedly is the full price, because then they wouldn't receive as many sales, of course. So it's kind of a lie to tell you that they've got a big sale that's like a limited time sort of a thing. It's not. That's less than renting a pressure washer for a weekend, less than paying someone to clean your driveway once, and with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Let's stop right there. These sorts of offers usually make it difficult to get your money back. The money-back guarantee sounds interesting, sounds good. Okay, money-back guarantee, what do I have to lose? And that's what they want you to think. They want you to buy this. It's going to come from Hong Kong or wherever, and then you might lose your money and realize the product is simply like a garden hose nozzle that doesn't do anything special, and you're out of your money. But you have to move fast. We can only produce 10,000 units a month from our factory. The current batch is already 60% gone, and spring cleaning season has everyone ordering right now. Last time we sold out. It was a 6-week wait for the next batch. Click below to get Aquoxis. This batch is still available. Stop replacing machines that break and buy the last cleaning tool you'll ever need. Sounds interesting, right? And it is simply not. It is scammy. It is a scam. That will then take you to aquoxis-shop.com, and it'll claim it has a 4.8 out of 5 rating, which is made up. It'll have an image of a gray nozzle and like a long pipe thing that connects to it, which is the same picture you can see if you do a reverse image search with other products that are sold for very, very cheap under other generic names. Again, Aquoxis is just like a fancy name for the jet-powered cleaning, which you are not going to get. If it worked well, why do they have to show AI in the ad? That's a really good question, isn't it? And so you go to the final page. It goes to buyquinux.com, BYQINUX.com. And it'll claim that, by the way, it says here has a 4.7 rating. So which one is it, 4.7 or 4.8? And I'm assuming, I'm just going to go down and look. I'm going to see Hong Kong really, really quickly here. If I go to return policy, let's see, return policy. Yep, Hong Kong in the Ho King Commercial Center. So this is something you don't want to buy. This is not something that's going to be able to do what you want if you want to get a pressure washer. This is a scam. You're going to lose your money, and you're probably not going to be able to get all of it back. They might be like, we'll give you 50% of your money back, which was not the money back guarantee. All the time I see that with scams. If they get to keep 50% of your money, guess what? They win. They got free money for nothing, for shipping you a junk product that you can buy for very cheap under generic names on Temu or Temu, AliExpress, Walmart.com, third-party listings, whatever. Like, comment, subscribe if you're looking around for information about Aquoxis, pressure washer, or Quinux, Aquoxis, whatever. I hope that I've been able to help you out. My review of this, and I don't need to go and purchase it to review it. I don't, because I've seen these sorts of scams before. This is a very cheap product. It's not going to do amazing things. It's someone trying to get you to spend money so they get to keep part of your money or all of it. and laugh all the way to the bank. Don't let them do that. Like, comment, subscribe. The join button is down below. Join button is big. Thank you for watching.